isip dyan ang political alliances, which is very important para sa pagpasa ng mga legislative priorities, kailangan andyan yan. Why? Because magkakaroon ng shifting ng alliances, especially at wala silang nakikita na bet ng administration who is strong enough to continue the policies of the president. So ang mangyayari niyan, the super majority that they will be expecting to have in lower house or in the upper house, wala na yan. I don't believe that that will be as convincing as it was the start of the administration. Kasi halimbawa sa Senate ngayon, ang daming halimbawa si Tito Soto na isa nilang bet. Ang sabi niya is kung bibigyan siya ng pagkakataon na maging Senate President, I want to bring back the independence, no? And the competence and the trust of the people to the Senate. Ibig sabihin, sa kanyang nakikita, walang independence at walang trust ng tao sa Senate. So ibig sabihin, hindi ako magiging utusan ng administration. And even in the lower house, ang daming kumakausap na sa PDP at sa ating Vice President, no, regarding kung bakit sila tumakbo. I think the news was there are 2 senatorial deaths na nanalo na former na member ng alyansa na kinausap, no, si Vice President para explain yung kanilang side as to why they were running on that particular slate. So nakikita natin ang shifting of political alliances, and that is very important for you to implement yung mga natitira mong legislative priorities. So we hope, no, as Filipino people, we hope that magkaroon at maibigay sa taong bayan ang dapat nilang kunin, no, mga serbisyo. Magkakaroon tayo ng economic development at wala na yung mga ayuda-ayuda na yan, mga AX-tupad na yan, but there is something that is lasting and sustainable na development na makikita natin na proposals. But I think that for the President to implement the current legislative agendas, it will be harder this time around.